Hanukkah, celebration of freedom's light. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, a joyous holiday. Candlelight and miracles in every way. We'll celebrate with love and a happy heart. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, we'll never part. Together we sing, together we play. Happy Hanukkah to everyone today. We'll hold on to the light, let it guide the way. Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, forever we'll stay. Hanukkah, 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 Hanukkah. Holy pie.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome, welcome, welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we grow up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town,
To feel-good stories and messages of hope.
a few jokes and live calling,
Highlighting local businesses.
discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
The Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddy. 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 Freddy, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddy. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome! Last day of Hanukkah. And then we enter the Christmas Buena Noche. Buena Noche. Wow, I gotta tell you.
Noche buena.
It don't make a difference.
Noche buena.
Could be tomato.
That's just a Latin thing, right?
No, that's just a Spanish way of saying something.
No, isn't Noche buena really specifically more for our Latin community, Hispanic community?
The Italians too, no?
In like my mom, she would always do the traditional, like, friends come over and exchange some gifts and dance on Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And then you do the night of 7 fishes?
Yes.
Or if you're Italian?
I'm going over to the Tampa side.
You're going to have 7
Bradenton,
fishes?
and we're gonna have 7 fishes. I told her I could bring 8. The 8th fish, change a new tradition to the 8 fishes.
And there you have it. Like the
You ever done 7
Hanukkah.
fishes?
No, I have not.
Have you heard of it?
Yes,
So how do you know?
because I've heard of things. I've just never done it. I know people go to like Pop Seafood and they get all different fish and then
Yeah.
and different ways to prepare it. Is it any fish? Any 7?
I don't know.
Order?
Dawn, I have no idea. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna find out.
Okay.
And the other thing I wanted to know, isn't 7 fishes a Jewish or a Hebrew thing? Wasn't that in the Bible like a past tense? No?
Wasn't that Jesus' miracle to feed the 5,000?
I think so.
Is that what that was?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It was when
Really?
they had 2 loaves of bread and they had 7 fish.
I know the
and
story.
then they fed, the miracle was.
So that's what the whole 7 fish
That's
thing
what
is
I
about?
think, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna take this with me, this little
The menorah?
menorah, I'm gonna take it with me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put it on the table. I wanna see how many people ask me why. And I'm gonna say, because it all started here. It all started with this religion, and then from this it expands on everything else. So I'm going to have you sitting with us. You and Chuck are going to be sitting with us at the table.
Yeah. And I heard a new tradition which I never knew for Hanukkah. On the last night or the last day, which would be today, you write a letter. I guess it's like you would do a resolution on the new year, but for Hanukkah you write a letter to God, Hashem, of what you would like for the upcoming year through Hanukkah, because our Jewish New Year started back with Rosh Hashanah. And then you turn your menorah upside down, you clean it from the wax, you turn it upside down, you tape your letter to the bottom of your menorah and you put it away. And then you take it out for Hanukkah the next year and you see if what you had wished for and prayed for actually comes to fruition.
So why don't we take this menorah and do that?
So that's what I'm thinking. I just saw it this morning on social media, and everything on social media is absolutely correct. But I'm like, you know what? It's kind of a nice tradition, whether it's real or not, to do that. So you tape it onto the bottom of your menorah, and you wish for what you wish for.
All right, so why don't we do this? Why don't we have every person in here write a message, and then we'll tape it
To the bottom of that?
to the bottom of that. And then next year, whoever's here is here. Whoever's not inside, we'll read them on the air. Oh, that could be fun.
It's kind of cool, right? I'd
Yeah.
never seen that, but I thought that's really nice. And then Lorena for Hanukkah gave me a beautiful mezuzah from Israel, from Jerusalem. And I waited till today because it was the last day of Hanukkah, and I put it up on the door in between the foyer and the theater, because we have it on our front door.
You already put it?
I did.
Well, how did you put it up?
Modern technology now allows for double stick tape. So
Oh, you didn't use a couple of nails?
I couldn't find a nail head that was thick enough and long enough to go through. So I used double stick tape.
Excellent.
So
That
all
worked.
good stuff. Anyway, happy Monday, everyone. Yes, it's the last day of Hanukkah, getting ready for Christmas and Noche Buena. It's December 22nd. I cannot believe it's 85 degrees out in sunny South Florida.
Boy, winter's here. Christmas is here. Hanukkah's here.
This, I think, is the warmest holiday season I can remember, and I haven't put a sweater on barely yet. Well, last night I had a sweater
Barely.
and shorts on.
You had more clothes on last night that was muggy and
I
warm.
was cold last night. I know, yesterday became a little longer than I had anticipated. But I know me. I know I'm always running late. So I had a feeling that's what was going to happen. So I brought my sweater just in case. And it did.
It's nice that you can have two different beliefs in one building. You get Hanukkah, you have Christmas in one building. And we don't shoot and kill each other. We don't overburden one another.
She's like, what?
We don't. But you look at the wars and everything else over faith. Mm-hmm. And now I'm the baker. I'm going to be baking.
I got to tell you, the cookies that you brought in today, I've had two. I had the chocolate chip, which was delicious. You told me it's gluten-free, sugar-free. Sally's only getting half of hers. Half. The other half, Sally. So it was delicious. The white sugar cookie, which was great. I've got sugar all over the floor. I think Karen already vacuumed under my feet. They were really good. The chocolate chip was nice and soft.
I don't think so, but okay.
Really? I thought it was really good.
You think it was good?
Yeah, they were good.
Well, I'm going to start baking more. Now I can bake cookies, and I'm going to do some bread and stuff. I can bring stuff like
I
that in.
heard you're going to be like the new chef.
That's what I found out at the Dollar Tree. They have the cookie pan and the butter bread pans and the muffin pans for $1.50.
How did the Dollar Tree do everything so inexpensive? But yeah, when you go to the other stores, it's so much money, and the Dollar Tree is perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Right? Like, why?
there's
How?
there's really no difference. It just you're saving more money at the Dollar Tree, or you want the brand.
Well, everything at the Dollar Tree is smaller, no?
No.
They've got regular size.
For $1? No.
Yeah, they
Yeah?
have. Yes,
Tin
it's
foil.
amazing all that they have for $1.50.
It makes no sense.
$1.25, $1.50.
It makes no sense to go anywhere else then.
Well, that's why I was thinking, like, Colgate Optic White, a tube of toothpaste cost $1.25, and you go to Walmart or Publix and you're paying like $6-7 a
For
tube.
the same toothpaste.
Yeah.
I always wonder if it's really the same.
It is.
Do the test.
I've been using it since.
Yeah, your teeth are much whiter. I meant to ask you about that. I meant to ask you if you were doing something, but I'm embarrassed because, you ask people, your mouth is white. This is what it wasn't white before. How do you answer that?
I don't know. I always
But-
wonder if toothpaste is the same.
But look at her teeth.
Dollar Tree.
No, and I looked at the expiration date. It's not until July 2027.
Yeah.
So it is a good. It is.
Have you been brushing your teeth more? Is that what it is?
No, I brush in the morning and at night.
But they're whiter. I meant to tell you that the other day. I was like, wow.
I didn't know. Well,
You have a Mona Lisa
I don't
smile.
do cigarettes anymore.
That's right. Stay away from that.
Taking care of my health, my mental health is what's most important.
There
So I
you
was at
go.
the dentist last week, and they tell me the acronym for cleaning your teeth is FBI. So I have to remember it.
FBI.
FBI. Floss, brush,
FBI.
and irrigate. So I guess you're supposed to floss before you brush.
Hit
which
the
I never
FBI
knew.
now. Okay. You never knew what?
I never knew you're supposed to floss before you brush your teeth. I always thought it was
Before, during, and
How do
after.
you do it?
Just click on the triangle. Make sure the audio's on. So what did
No,
you...
you're supposed to floss, brush, and then irrigate with, like, I guess, a water pick.
Yeah. Water pick is better than the floss because the floss will damage you if you do it wrong. And I don't know anybody who does it right. Trust me. There you go.
Did you realize? So
That's
that's
that.
what they told me on Monday. So like, actually, I'm trying to make a conscious decision. I don't have a water pick yet. That's like next. They're expensive. So I was waiting
They're
to
nice.
see.
They're like $40-50.
The one I saw was like 200.
No, but you don't know how to
No,
buy.
I got George one for like 50 at
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah, at Walmart.
I'll have to take a look at that.
First of all, let me tell you what's going to happen with Dawn. This is what OCD does. She's going to buy a water pick, right? That's going to blow her teeth out of her mouth. She's going to...
I know. I bought an electric toothbrush 'cause every time I go to buy, you know those deals on TV that are always like deal of the day,
Yeah.
shop and save, and you
Yeah.
scan the QR code. Every time I go to hit buy on my apple pie, it never goes through. I finally got one to go through, and I went to buy either water pick or the brush. And then I get a note from Walmart. Sorry, we cannot deliver your order. We are out of stock. I tried this twice. And I'm like, that's just insane. So I was at the dentist. I'm like the captive audience because I am like the impulse buyer. And I tell her the story, thinking like, oh, she'll be like, oh, she's trying. So sorry for her. No. She says, oh, don't worry. We got you covered. We sell them right here. Would you like one? And what did I say? Of
Yes.
course.
And you spent $200.
No, it was only 55. Of course, I'll take one of those. They did not have the water pick, so I started with the brush. I'm like little by little by little.
They didn't have the water pick?
No,
After
it
they
was
told
just-
you?
No, I got the electric toothbrush instead.
Why? Water pick and electric toothbrush are two different things.
So next will be the water pick.
I've noticed a difference because I started using an electric toothbrush last year, and I've noticed the difference that it does get like in your gum. It like really does do a good job on your teeth.
I dated a girl that had an electric toothbrush, so she never knew what an electric toothbrush was, and we bought one. And it was funny because at the end of it, this little smiley face pops up. Bing! It goes bing! So we used to have so much fun with this toothbrush because it used to go bing. She never knew that it massages your gums,
And
which
it's
is what
2
it
minutes.
do.
Remember the egg timer? I remember when my kids were little having the egg timer for as long as you had to brush your teeth. Did you ever have that from the dentist?
No, my dad would just make me count like
For 2 minutes?
Count to 30.
Yeah.
So my kids had the egg timer, and the electric toothbrush reminded me of the egg timer. That it's 2 minutes, and then it's it's a long time to be brushing your teeth. 2
Yeah,
minutes,
2 minutes.
right?
I kind of like it because like if you just focus on the bottom for 30 seconds,
Yeah,
the
that's-
top 30
That's
seconds,
what I would do.
the tongue and the inside, and then you finish with the tongue to finish your brushing.
Interesting.
But it is.
Yeah, you should brush your
does
tongue.
help.
I gotta tell you, we had Dale. By the way, the show on Friday was fabulous. We'll get to that in a second. But Dale was on the show, and we have a meeting with her today, and she does tomorrow. She does mouth stuff, and she taught us you have to rinse with a mouthwash for 2 minutes.
That's oil pulling. So it's like 20 minutes. Ever heard of oil pulling?
It's
I
not 20
actually never heard of that until I saw it
Friday?
on Friday.
So there was a thing. It was a whole trend.
20
going years
minutes?
ago. Oil pulling for 20 minutes. So you take this pure coconut oil and you put it in your mouth and you swish it for 20 minutes. I don't know how you can swish or do anything like that for 20 minutes
It's
without like
saliva
drooling and
dripping.
making your mouth. Exactly. And you
Yeah.
have to stand over the sink for 20 minutes. When people go about their day for 20 minutes swishing, anyway.
I did it and I spit it out and a big chunk like a stone came out. It turned into a rock.
The coconut oil?
Yeah.
You're a
do it?
miracle.
Yeah.
And while you were baking.
But I was baking cookies. So the cookies have a little me in the DNA. No, I'm only kidding. No, I didn't do it. I'm just saying.
She's got a mouth rinse that even if it's 30 seconds, it's better than nothing. So some sort of oil. It's a coconut oil base from the oil palm.
That's what she's saying.
Right?
She's saying that that's how you're supposed to rinse.
I remember
20
the
minutes.
sand timer. Where you
Turned
flip
it over?
and the sand starts falling through.
When I used to have an argument with my ex-wife, I used to take a scent and I used to go like this. At the end of this, the argument is over. It worked.
Cool.
It's
You
a
ever
good
done
idea.
that?
No,
Try it.
It's a good idea though.
We're gonna argue. Let's argue. And you go like this with the sand. It's an argument sander.
Just a 2-minute argument.
The 2-minute
Can you
argument.
imagine a 2-minute argument? It takes me 2 minutes just for me to pretend I'm not angry.
First of all, there's pretending, and then there's you.
How'd you like dinner last night?
It was fantastic.
It was really good. I learned that you baked cookies. What else did I learn?
Back to this
I
again.
don't know. It's kind of interesting that you rolled them out, you made them. Thank you for bringing them in. They were delicious this morning.
I don't understand. Have you guys ever baked cookies?
Yeah.
You guys ever baked
I've never-
cookies? Is it a big deal?
If Freddy were baking cookies, isn't a big deal.
Why, Freddy doesn't know how to bake a cookie?
I was.
See? She's even laughing.
Are you laughing?
I mean, I don't know. It's like kind of funny.
It's kind of funny.
You making cookies.
Why?
Exactly.
I make coquito, I make cookies. I'm making bread now.
I don't know why.
Moses shall bring in the bread. Why is that funny? Is that funny?
It's just funny that you spent your Sunday making cookies. It's so out of character from like your Mets, football,
Yeah.
Jets.
The Knicks
loving-
played at night and I bake cookies during the day.
So
I'm going tonight to bake more. My son's heard about the cookies. I says, yeah, I'm bringing some. He says, you better, because Jules is already asking, where's the cookie?
wow. Interesting.
I want to make waffles and bring them over. I got a waffle thing.
Waffle.
Wow,
Oh, that's
this
good.
Is gonna be like the
I
next
want to make
stage of your
100
life.
waffles. Yeah, I like a waffles.
You know what? I get so much craving when this cookies. I made sugar cookies for George because that's his favorite. And as soon as they get out of the oven, they're like a little
Gooey.
bit golden on the outside and a little soft on the inside.
You like them like that?
They're
You like 'em
so good. Like
I like them hot.
having them warm. Yeah, and
Linda doesn't. Linda wants me to let them cool. I said, why? They're good hot.
they
Yeah,
are.
they're good hot.
Yep.
They're good cold too, but they're good hot.
But I want to make waffles, not pancakes. A waffle maker.
And then you can put ice cream in the middle. And have
Yes.
Like an ice cream waffle sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah.
You forget the
Or
two of you. I
pudding.
can't even tell you
Or
guys.
pudding.
You should bring us some cookies for JJ.
JJ,
Chocolate ones.
I had Linda make sugar-free pudding. It's unbelievable.
Oh.
Sugar-free with
pudding.
sugar-free whipped cream on top.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you something.
That sounds good.
You see, because we're in a position that when I go to Tampa, and everybody's gonna have dessert. You know, a lot of sugar. I gotta get up and go sit in the living room because I can't
how
have
are you gonna
it.
bring pudding on a 4-hour car ride?
I make it there.
Oh.
It's instant. It happens.
Oh, I got you.
It happens like
I'm
this.
gonna make Jello instant
Watch my
sugar-free
finger.
pudding.
It's
Yes,
done.
they do.
I already ate it.
So for Noche Buena, I said, what would you like me to bring? And you know, I get very nervous when it comes to cooking because, like, look, I did that to my hand on an English.
You know, that's
muffin.
gotten worse.
I know it has gotten worse. Because you know why? I wash my hands so much that it doesn't stay dry. Because I always have a Band-Aid on. The Band-Aid
Put new
holds
skin on it.
the moisture in it. So I should go get something that's gotten worse. I know.
Don't we have new skin?
Then I had to clear my mother's disposal with this hand. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, that's what we learned at dinner last night. So now Dawn
I'm
is a plumber.
Oh my god.
Dawn Plumbing Service. So 1-800 call Dawn if
I
you
do
need
the
any plumbing.
and Freddie does the baking. I feel like it's like
We've
it's going
switched
on.
roles. I don't want to handle those
Switch
plumbing deals.
I feel like you handle the vacuum now. I take care of the toilet situation.
I told Chuck last night, I says, call a plumber, $300 for a... No, you call Dawn. And then Dawn says, yeah, he's going to bake and I'm going to be the plumber.
We're switching gender roles.
There you go.
So anyway, I have to make, get this, a salad. And that is making me a little nervous.
Why?
Of what to put in the salad, but what people eat. Because you're all like teasing me last night that how I put my dressing on the salad, and I couldn't keep a straight face.
Well, you gotta put the
always
dressing
tease
in
me.
the salad.
But then it's gonna get soggy, so I think I'll bring it on the side for everybody.
And then you mix it.
That's what I do.
What's the dressing of choice for people? What do you think people like? Or do
Ev-
people buy a variety?
what-
Italian or
You ask.
What my mom does, and I still do it to this day, is olive oil with vinegar or lime juice and salt and pepper, and it's so good. Like, you can, and it doesn't go acidy or whatever.
It doesn't get bombarded.
Right.
Now, do what my mother used to do. First of all, first question is, they assigned the salad to you. Is there a particular reason?
was that
I don't know the family recipes for Noche Buena, so someone's got the ham and someone else has got the rice and beans.
But why are they giving you the salad as the...
Because I guess they figure I can handle that.
All right, so you're going to make the biggest salad
And
bowl.
what kind of lettuce do you think? Like, even that had me up on
It has to be green. Not getting no white lettuce. Has to be green.
Spinach,
The
romaine,
romaine
lettuce, I guess.
You can buy the mix, but make sure it doesn't have white. And the other thing is that you're going to be chopping it, because I hate it when the salad goes from here to across the street and you're chewing on this like a rabbit. I hate that.
So
Yes,
romaine,
chop or no chop?
yeah,
Chop, yes.
romaine lettuce. If you just chop it from the beginning up until like the white bottom and heart,
Get rid of the white.
it's so good. It tastes like a chopped salad.
Now you're going to put heart of
Tomatoes,
palms. in it.
Tomatoes, cucumbers, onions.
Latinos
you can even
like...
put olive.
You can
olives.
put sardines. No, don't put olives. Because not everybody likes
What do
olives.
like Latinos like in their salad?
They like sardines, eggs,
Yeah.
eggs, tomatoes.
No, for a normal salad, they usually like shredded carrot with like.
We're getting there. The shredded carrot. We're
I
getting
should
there.
ask everyone for their salad recipe.
But you have to find out what her family likes. Because what my mother used to do is she used to take a vat of each dressing. So when you serve the salad, you come over and you get your dressing that you want. That way you don't have to
I'll
figure
bring
it
a
out.
couple dressings, but yeah, I'm thinking, what do you put on it? Cucumbers, tomatoes, carrots,
Yeah.
lettuces. Yes, this is a real conversation of things that keep Dawn up at night.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's a good idea.
Even
What's the
cute croutons, some cheese and garlic croutons.
Oh, that's a good idea,
Those
too.
are very good too.
Crouton. I like sardines. I like a little salt in my...
You like sardines?
I do, but a lot of people don't.
So last night I was eating my fish and I bit into a bone. And I'm sitting next to Sally. I'm like, how do I like mannerly get this bone out of my mouth? And then I bit again. There was like another one. I now look at your face. I'm like, these tiny little bones from the fish.
Spit it out.
So I spit it out into my napkin and then I kind of rolled my napkin up and I put it in my lap.
I'm lucky it wasn't me. I would be screaming.
Because they say you should take out the food on the bone the same way it goes in, like with your fork. I'm like, I'm not putting it on the fork to take it back out. So I kind of just put it over my napkin.
You were doing etiquette in front of us? I would have got her patooey.
You totally. And I was next to Sally. You know, she's Miss Proper, British Proper.
Oh, please. A
And
bone
so-
is a bone.
But I had all these tiny little bones.
What kind of bone was it?
Fish bone.
Is it a long bone or was it a
No,
round
they were
bone?
short. Then I'm like, do I chew it and try and like
No,
swallow
no,
it?
don't
Like,
do that.
no,
It gets stuck in your throat and I had to do a Hamlet.
What was the fish? Haddock or catfish?
It was trout.
Trout. Oh wow.
They have fish. She had fish. Chuck and Linda has shrimp.
Chuck and Linda has shrimp.
Steve
stuffed
has
with lobster in
yeah.
the cream sauce.
Yummy.
If I ate that, I'm sure it was delicious.
You would have fainted.
I would have like been sick all night from all of that richness of the food. There was no way.
It was very rich.
It looked rich. I didn't have any. Did you have some?
No. No, but you notice Steve gives me from his plate
Did he?
to taste the ravioli.
Was it good?
Steve is like that. When we go to eat, he gave me a whole thing of pasta. He said, here, take this home. Here, Freddy, taste this. Here, Freddy, try that. He's like that.
I'm the only one that took food home last night.
All right, there was nothing to
That
take.
shrimp
I
and
had
lobster. I guess they all loved it because there was a big plate that was all gone.
the shrimp and
Wow.
lobster. Yes, it was gone. What did Sally eat?
She had fish like me,
Thank you.
but she had a different fish. She had I don't know 9.
Me and fish, I have to really be in the mood for it. And I love stuffed flounder.
The haddock fish is so good. It's like white and flaky, and if you bake it in butter, salt and pepper, it's so
And
good.
then they go around. They're giving their AARP discount numbers for dinner.
So this is the joke. So I say to Chuck, do you have your AARP? You get 10% off the bill. He says, yes, I do. And I go, do you have Dawn's? Yes, I do. Because when you buy an AARP, you get a second card for free. So I know, Chuck, he has your card.
Really?
So I said, whip it out and let them take. So the lady says, no, don't worry about it. I believe you. But the whole thing was to whip out. I wanted to see your card. He has it.
I don't have it, so I don't know what to tell
He
you.
has it.
But he said they gave him 10% off.
He did. I had 10%. Steve, we do it all the time.
It's hilarious. You
Why?
guys were good. No one changed the order too much. No one worried about what was on the side. Everyone
Change
their
order.
thing.
Why would you change the
You
order?
told me every time you go to that other restaurant, you're changing orders.
No,
you
that's
check
a
things, and
that's a different
that's
affair.
the whole scene.
That's a whole different affair. And the reason why Linda takes copies of the bill is because we went to this other place. She says, "Oh no, I have to charge you extra for that change in the pasta sauce." And I said to, "I've been here forever. Nobody does that." "Oh yes, they do." So Linda pulled out the bills with the dates, and she goes, "Oh, can I get a copy of that?" "No, I'm just letting you know you guys didn't charge us."
Oh, and no, I don't do that.
Why do you do that?
Clearly.
It's all fun. We do it because of laughs. We don't do it for anything else.
How was your weekend, JJ?
It was pretty good.
How cute she looks.
You're a reindeer today.
Yeah, I went to go see the Frozen play in Fort Lauderdale.
Cool.
Whoa, what is that?
It's a play about, the movie Frozen, the Disney movie. They basically just make a play about it, and they dance and they act.
You like plays?
Yeah, I love plays,
You
actually.
love plays?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Is it Broward Center?
Yeah, it was Broward Center. Yeah.
That's a nice place.
That's
Like a
beautiful.
Christmas special?
Yeah.
Was it a Christmas show?
Yeah, there was like fog and they did snow too.
So nice.
So it was really magical.
I
Wow.
need the address to that place over in the other side of Christmas with the snow and all that.
Gaylord Palms?
Is that what it's called? What a name.
It's
Gaylord
What?
Palms is where Jill has her Christmas show.
Yes.
That's
Is
what
that
you want.
on that side?
Or do you wanted something else? You wanted like ice,
There was some
ice
kind of
rink and everything.
yeah. That's what I want with the
I don't know
park
what
and.
that is. I'll have
Because
to
if you
check.
think I'm gonna be in Gio's house for 4 days and I ain't taking these people somewhere and go cuckoo bananas, you out of your
I
mind.
know. I'm thinking Christmas Day. I want to go see that Neil Diamond movie. I think that looks kind of Song Blue. I want to see that movie. I don't know what else is out. I heard
I saw-
Utopia 2 was supposed to be really good.
I saw Avatar.
I heard Sally
It was
Stewart,
really
that was
good.
good too.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
gotta be into Avatar to see it.
You're not
I saw
into
the
it?
first one.
You
and
didn't see the second.
The second one,
Oh.
I fell out.
All right, SNL. Anyone see it Saturday night?
No,
With
I
Ariana Grande and Cher.
wasn't it a
wow.
tribute? Didn't they do a tribute to the guy Meathead? Or was that last week?
I don't know. I didn't stay up for the whole thing. They might have. They did on CBS Sunday morning. They did a whole tribute to him.
I tell you who they have tributes going for right now. It's my man Sylvester Stallone. My man Sylvester, and I'm gonna tell you something. Like Chuck told me that they did that. No, they did it last night at the center in Washington. They gave the tribute to him last night.
The Kennedy Center.
Yes,
The
and
Trump Center. Sorry.
the Trump Center. Yeah,
No, the Trump Center.
in the Trump Ocean by the Trump Bay. But yes, they gave the award to him. And one of the things that they have found out is that he's been a what do you call that?
Trump supporter.
No. That he was inspiring to people. So I sat down yesterday and I'm looking at his reels. I'm looking at the music. I'm looking at. Do you know? I joined a bowling league when I used to bowl back in the day. I joined a bowling league and we went to play in one of the most famous bowling centers in New Jersey. We joined the league because it was going to be on CBS if you got in there. We didn't even come close. And we used to play Rocky, the theme song, every time we went over. Every time we went over. It was unbelievable. And I started to think back, my baseball teams, my football teams, using his music as a motivational piece. I'm going to tell you, he was so right in my life. I don't know about you guys. Yeah. That the Rocky movies were all meant as a get up and get going type of deal. I use it with G-Man all the time. I send him clips. He says, "Yo, bro, am I the White Rocky?" I go, "Yeah."
He went to that gig on Saturday for Tinkerbell's Kids for Silent Victims of Crime,
Yeah.
SVC.
Hmm.
And I got to send it to Tinkerbell, but he did a nice job on that piece.
It's a beautiful piece, and there was a lot of kids there, and like 2 floors of stuff was going on.
And Shelly Sweet Shells with her kids singing.
I didn't see any film of
I
that.
didn't either, but they're coming here today for midday to do some Christmas
Well,
carols.
maybe she has.
Wow.
I know, she actually tagged us in a post for it and thanked us.
You
and-
saw it? I didn't even
on
see
Instagram,
that.
she tagged us, she thanked us, and the kids there singing, and she thanked the Brooklyn Cafe for everything that we've done to help her and her kids, which was really sweet.
Can I tell you guys, the show last Friday was amazing. There was
Which one? There were 2.
the afternoon, midday show.
Midday show?
And yeah, because you had Max, who does a newspaper and she's focused on mental health. Then you have Deborah, who's Guardians of Peace game and doing a podcast. You had Linda, who was, I'm sure, talking about her books. And it was just like there was something awe-inspiring in there.
We were trying to do it so that we can spread and hear. Sometimes people need a message to light it up. Get away from the downside. Get away from the negative stuff. There was so many things talked about. Mm-hmm. And then we had John Parker singing the Beatles.
He was incredible.
I thought that was so fitting. So fitting for the occasion.
He was so beautiful.
Do you like the show?
I loved it. Like, there was just something that felt like we were all connected and we were meant to be with each other. Like, the people who showed up, the people who spoke, and even, the owners of the restaurant were very, very nice.
How nice. And they put out food for the crew, which was so incredibly gracious.
Yeah.
They have something called Coquito Coffee. I didn't even know that. And I said to Angie, you got to tell me what's on the menu. Coquito Coffee. We got to go back.
I feel like we need to go
Coquito
back.
That's a sign.
Coquito Latte.
They were
We
so
need to go
nice.
back.
Yeah.
So check out La Mesa in East Boca Raton. They're so nice. The food was great. The coffee, I had 2 or 3 of those, but no wonder I had so much energy on Friday. Something just different about that coffee versus like regular coffee.
Yeah, but the whole place is a magical place, and I'm thankful for the fact that she let us hold us there. We held actually 2 shows there. Center Stage was there as well. But it was different. It was a different vibe, a different environment. Got to try some new equipment.
We have to send her the show. I don't know if you did or not yet.
I haven't, but I want to send it and thank her.
They got a good location too, because that's right in Meisner Park, where everybody goes and comes with families and goes to the events, and they're right there. The coffee
I told her we
shop.
should hold
That's
a block
awesome.
party on the sidewalk because you can't close that street. But a block party on the sidewalk would be fun there, and I'll show you what a New York City block party looks like. You have a little fun.
But that was a lot of fun on Friday.
It was.
And Santa was there, which is so cute. She did his reindeer. That would have been so fun.
Oh yeah, I should have wore these.
And John should have wore his elf outfit
what the
at
hell
the
is
end.
that,
I'm like, why did he change and not wear that instead?
He said that he didn't want to over. I says, yo, bro, you ain't gonna over Santa.
It's
Don't worry about it.
character. It's
I can't
fun.
believe it. I would have gotten up.
That would have been a good picture.
I
with
would have
you.
gotten up with him and me and
Yeah.
him playing. That would have been with the tambourine or something.
That would have been great.
We got to do it.
And
We gotta do
something.
something.
And he gave everyone candy, which was really sweet.
Oh yeah.
It was a nice.
My bag of coal. Thank you, Tammy Hernandez. Gave me a bag of coal. I thought that was outstanding. So in there, I put candy or coal.
Are you bringing that to the kids this week?
Am I doing that?
To your grandkids?
Oh. Should I do that?
Yeah. You have to ask them, were they naughty or nice? They either get coal.
All
or
the
they
adults get
candy.
coal. All the adults. I gave Karen coal. I gave you a coal. I think I gave her a coal.
And then someone told me that was cleansing. It was good luck.
The coal?
Yeah.
What'd you do with the coal I gave you?
It's in my purse.
What'd you do with it? I know you threw it away, right?
No, I have it in my purse still.
Put it in
And-
your shoe.
He gave us a grain of coal.
Yep. And on last Friday, I did stop by a store and I met a little girl who had a Santa hat. And I'm like, hey, did you copy me or am I copying you? And she told me her name's Charlie, that if she's a good girl, that Santa's going to get her toys and stuff. And I'm like, wow, you talk to kids, like she's 4 years old and they're bright. Like some kids have good language skills and stuff. And with her, she, like, there were some words silent, but I could understand everything she was saying, and it was so cute. Like,
Aw.
just to be able to see a child happy.
It's funny because I do the good morning crew. I call it the morning crew now. So there's certain people I say good morning to. I do it with Karen. Except Karen gets up real freaking early. She beats me to the morning. And there were people asking me about Karen on Friday. So apparently you were like the social butterfly. You were talking to people and taking a lot of pictures. And they were saying how remarkable you looked on Friday. And I said, she always looks good. No, there was something about Karen glowing on Friday. And I says, really? So I guess you had a good time.
Well, Janet was so sweet. She's like, Karen, you look so beautiful today, and you're taking pictures of everyone else. Let me shoot some pictures of you. And I gave her my phone, and she got some surprise pictures of me. And I'm like, oh, that's very sweet of you.
It was nice. It's nice to, mission accomplished. We got that 5 minutes of peace. Everybody was nice to one another, even though they are nice all the time.
Do you ever feel like people are not generally nice, and then as a people of where we live in society these days, and then you talking to someone who's really genuinely nice, and you almost feel like, no, that's not real, because we've become so jaded because the society that we're in.
Well, we try not to think that, but thank you for playing.
But does that ever happen to you?
Never.
Really? You don't like anybody?
I like everybody. Don't say I don't like anybody. I like people. I like everybody. I just wish that people would do what they say.
Because I find that people have changed, or maybe I've changed my perspective, and everybody's changed. So when you actually see someone, not even me, someone you've even known for a long time, and they're just truly, genuinely being kind and sincere, and I'm thinking, wow, that is so refreshing that I actually have to remind myself that this does exist in humanity.
Well, that's what you saw on Friday.
And I feel like I can't believe I have to remind myself or teach myself that this is really what it's about, because it's become so difficult sometimes for people to be kind, not to just take, I don't know, different.
Well, there are different times. Like sometimes you can't help being, like, say, anxiety or depressed. You can't help it. You can't control it. And so even though you're up here and you're having a good time, sometimes that depression is hiding underneath. And you can see it. And you can sense it. And that person is going to need more attention, because you have to keep them at that level. It ain't getting that level, is keeping it. We've always talked about that. So if you can do a show and you walk away, like Karen said, that was so nice, then it was mission accomplished. And you have to go now the next day and the next day, and real life sets in, and all sorts of problems come your way, and you have to deal with problems, but you just got to remember how you felt that moment and go from there.
And I look and I see, like, Karen, how far you've come, and you've created your life from where you were. You've created this life for the past 5 years.
Like you have on a painting, rewrite your story. I had to learn how to rewrite my story, because there was a lot of pieces I was not happy with, and of course I had a bunch of loss. But then now that I'm in my sound of mind and I'm mentally healthy, I feel like, wow, this is the person who I want to be. I don't have to go home screaming, yelling, or anything. Like I'm at peace with my inner self. So I do my best as my outer to just give kindness and love.
And I'm gonna tell you, I learned a lesson. I've been doing this a real long time, and Dawn introduced me to the not-for-profit, and I'm looking at it here, the Ant Media not-for-profit, and it changed my perspective with the interns, and I don't even like calling them interns, with the creators or producers, whatever you want, whichever one you want to use. But it's changed my perspective to some of the things that they think and say. It isn't so much watching them do the work. It's what they think about when they do it. Like I watch you, and you're teaching me more and more on how to be more sensitive towards accomplishing feats and videos and things that you and I take for granted because we do them. We're doing it so long. We can do a show on our heads. I went to dinner with Andrew Garcia on Friday, and Gato, I call him Gato, and a whole different perspective of him outside the studio.
Yeah.
he actually is one of those good guys.
He is?
He's
Yeah.
actually one of those guys that if he bought a sandwich and he asks you, did you eat? And you say, no, I'm going to get something later. He gives you the sandwich with no regrets. He say, here, have this. And I've seen him do it.
He's just like you. You do the same thing.
Nah, he's better than me.
What you and Dawn do for everyone is like so special, and Andrew, he's like amazing at how to teach the kids with or the cameras, and like he's just very intellectual.
He's learned to teach. And you know, it's funny, and I always go back to the movie I took coming from Puerto Rico, and what the guy said. What was his name? From the band that I tell you about all the time. Queen.
Eddie Mercury.
Eddie Mercury's famous quote.
Freddie Mercury.
Freddy, Eddie. But his famous quote, Mercury's famous quote, is once they start singing the words to your song, you've made it. You know how he holds a concert and people, he's singing and they're matching the words. You can hear it. You can hear when they're singing it. Once you hit that note, and in our world is once somebody else starts to teach, you know you've made it. So that's one of the great things that I liked about dealing with Andrew. And we've dealt with Andrew now for years.
But I look at how far people have come, how far he's come, how far you've come. Erin's friend was in visiting from Israel, and how she rewrote her story was a similar, not similar, but situational feel to your story. And to watch her create this life that she wanted.
Right.
And then, like yesterday, to see what she's created, and she flies halfway across the world to see Erin and the baby and Ashley and where she's come from and what is she creating for herself now that she moved to Israel. I'm like in awe because life gave her a rough deal in the beginning, and she decided not going that way. And you can, when you're given that rough deal, you got two paths to take. You can take that rough deal and you can become the victim and you can do the, oh, woe was me, and go that way. Or you pick yourself up and say, I have to have better for my life. And like you and like she did, I'm just like, I'm in awe. And I said that to her and she said, it wasn't me, it was you, it was me. I'm like, it was not me. I think of you because what everyone says to you, Freddie, you gave me, and you say, I gave you nothing. You chose to be who you are and what you want out of life. And all I did was help a young girl not even think about it. She needed help, so I did. And I said, but you chose this life, just like you, Karen. So when I look at people who do that, I'm like, wow, there is genuine kindness and hope for humanity if we get out of the noise, sometimes the noise of our own bubble, and actually look beyond that bubble and that noise. You see goodness in people.
You know, you and Freddie are so special, how you show love, patience, kindness, teaching. Like, there's so much that you guys do to help us feel like we matter. And that's, you don't get that everywhere. You don't get accepted everywhere. So it is very sweet. I have goosebumps. It's so amazing how you guys inspire all of us, and you're not micromanaging or calling names or pinpointing out mistakes. You everything you do is with love, and every time I'm watching all the kids, I'm like, wow, that is so cool how this studio is like the angels, like heaven. We have a joyful spirit in here, and it's beautiful.
It's hard to describe it when new people come in because it looks like, well, it is business. We come in as a business, but there's so much more to the inner workings of this business. It's not clocking in and clocking out, and it just has evolved into what it is. You guys can describe it far better than Freddie and I can, because what it means to you, we know what it means to us, but only you all know what it means to you.
But
You can't even describe it.
But then the lights go on.
And T-Mobile has to get paid, and FPL
No,
has to get paid.
but when the lights go on and the kids go to work, like JJ was on board and sound on Friday when the lights go on. Sometimes you just gotta sit and see what I see. How they put a studio together, how they do a remote together, how they do the wires, and I'm gonna tell you something, there's a lot of wires. And JJ will tell you there's a lot of wires.
How'd
There's
you
a
work
lot of
Friday?
lights.
Yeah, she had never run a remote before. She had never been on remote before.
That was your first?
Yeah, I loved it. It was such a great
She had never
experience.
even been on one.
I didn't hear
On
that.
the whole show. I know.
I had no clue that was your first.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I mean, it
It
was
could be a
so
little
great to see you
overwhelming.
guys. It was a little over. Well, I mean, I catch on quickly, so
But you saw all the wires and everything
Yeah.
has a place. And
everything, putting everything together, then putting everything back. It's like a lot.
And then when you get it all situated, then the hosts become the new challenge. They want this, they want this, they
Yeah.
want this, they want that.
With the magician and zooming in on the camera and zooming out. That was really cool when they turned into the grandmas. That was pretty funny.
Serendipity. A whole lot of moving parts.
But it goes to show you, and I was just watching. I sat and I was watching, not the show, I was watching you guys. I was watching how you handle people. I was watching Gato, how he handles people around him, because Gato's the most advanced
Yeah.
at that level.
He looked a little overwhelmed.
And I said to him, when we drove back, I said, were you overwhelmed? He said, no, but this one was different, because he didn't have anyone that had done a remote
Because
before.
Jay was out sick.
Oh yeah.
So he was leaning heavy on, and I said, you don't need to worry about that. You tell JJ, go in there and do this, and she does it. And so he has to go and check to make sure that it's right. But Gato never said to me, Freddy, come here. I thought he had it under control. You got to remember, this deal that we did on Friday, not to the complexity of 3 cameras, because we had 3 cameras on that shoot. And we had speakers and everything else going on. Not to that complexities, but I used to do remotes by myself. When I worked with Dawn, that one kid that came and helped me carry stuff in, and then I did all the setup. I understand what he's going through. It's just gotten more complicated, sound-wise, camera-wise. But you got to watch it when you
Remember that
guys
first
do.
remote we did up at that
Yeah,
the convention center? You set it all up.
yeah,
Do you remember how you even did it?
yeah.
It was me and you and the dog named.
You know, Dawn makes me laugh because sometimes she'll panic. She says, well, we don't have enough hands. And Dawn, there was a time when the only hands I had were mine.
It was an entire remote, and then the one we did for Alexa for the Women's Expo.
That's right.
Again, it was you and me on the other side of the camera, and it was a ton of equipment.
Wow.
So now we've learned
Is that an Alexa?
if the show starts at 11, we have to be there at 9. If the show starts at 12, we have to be there at 10.
It takes that long.
It takes 2 hours now to set up correctly.
Wow.
And I said this to him. Oh no, I only need 45 minutes. No. Because once you pass 11 o'clock and you start at 11:15, now you're cutting into multiple shows times. So we will set the new standard to be 2 hours.
Right, because internet, if your internet's not strong enough, then you have to find a place to put your internet. And
Wow.
so that's what happened, because it was a little slow, so we had to move our internet, and we never carried internet with us before, because it wasn't a thing.
Right.
Right, the internet wasn't flooded with people before
Wow.
COVID like they are now. So as times change, bandwidth changes, and everything changes.
Except that we forgot that when you put the internet stronger, more people on their phones can now plug into it. So you got more people on your internet.
I wonder if we can lock it.
You can, but the bandwidth still gets lowered because everybody's using bandwidth. So it was a complicated issue. But anyway, the bottom line is if you sit and you watch them. Now, I didn't know that was your first time because you were handling things so coolly.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
You
It
did
was
sound.
good. Yeah, I was using the
Zoom.
the ATEM Mini Pro thing, and that was pretty cool.
And he talked about the ATEM
Yeah, yeah, and I was cutting,
and the Zoom.
and yeah, the Zoom too. Yeah, it's pretty
JJ is a lot like me. We both realized on
We're a team.
Friday we both have photographic memory, so that's why we learn fast.
You have a photographic memory?
Yeah.
Really?
You
Okay, I'm going
tell-
to test you after the show. I'm
Okay,
seeing what you got.
but yeah, I still have tunes in my head from when I was like 5 on the piano, and it's amazing your memory bank.
You gonna play it today?
Yeah, I can. For Christmas.
It's all tuned up.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw I fixed the pedal too.
Yeah, you
I
lifted
am
the
like-
metal and put it in the hole.
I can fix the piano
You're the
pedal
plumber.
and I can be a plumber all at the
You're
same
the plumber. I
time.
seen you nicknamed the plumber.
You should wrap it up.
You should wrap it up.
Plumber and the baker. Can
The
you
plumber
figure
and the
out?
baker. The plumber and the baker. That's the new set. We should get dressed up like informant pants.
You're
my
gonna be a
God.
baker, not a farmer.
I'll be a baker and you get dressed up in farm.
You have
Get
to
your apron
wear
that
the
says Chef Freddy.
white
You
hat.
have an apron.
No, I got to get a new one. Something that says Lee Chef.
I
Lee
heard
Chef.
I heard you were wearing an apron yesterday.
I did. I wore an
Did it
apron.
have flowers on it?
I'm gonna strangle myself. Yes. How did you know that?
It's like, can only imagine.
I have flowers.
Wow.
I told her take a picture. She said nope. I don't want anybody to know you dressed that way.
Interesting. All right. Nice job, JJ. Good morning, John. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday, everyone. Tune in for the midday show. We've got a lot of great guests coming in. We've got music like Shelly Sweet Shells and the kids of the chorus doing some holiday Christmas carols. We've got Dana Sardano, our Ubuntu Fish Gallery
Woo Queen.
and a special appearance with Veggie Vera Veronica Green. She is making cucumber sushi rolls. So a lot of great stuff. Tune in and we'll see you later.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.